Hello, Gemini. This reading is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for January. So I'm trying something new. I hope you guys like it. If you do, let me know. Anyone that takes the time out to support me and what I'm doing here, it absolutely means the world to me and lets me know I'm fulfilling my purpose and my father's legacy. Keep in mind this is a general reading, so it's not going to resonate for every Gemini out there. Take what feels right for you and leave the rest behind. That's it. I'm just going to jump in. Okay, so I'm trying something new. I wanted to pull an oracle card for a higher message to guide these readings. And the card I pulled for you, Gemini, is Darva Partra. The message is, out of confusion, a clear and progressive pathway is opening up for you. It is an auspicious time to give generously of yourself to others, enriching the quality of your connections, expressing spiritual blessings of goodwill and encouragement from your heart. A powerful blessing is entering your world. A prayer is now being answered in a beautiful way. Spirit gives freely and generously of all good things, and the task of humanity is to learn how to receive. The key to receiving is an open, surrendered, generous, and trusting heart. So I feel like obviously the message is the message, and the message is for you, Gemini. But furthermore, my own intuition tells me that there's an opening of the heart space that may be happening to you. It might not even be a conscious effort. It feels like things are aligning for you, and you might, whatever the circumstances are, there's an organic opening of your heart space. It's like the divine is working you instead of you working the divine. Like spirit, your spiritual path, your spiritual connections are working you instead of you seeking the work. Take that how it resonates for you. So just let me know if these oracle messages feel right for you. Leave me a comment. Okay, I'm going to go into your love reading now. Mom, Dad, Spirit, please give me clarity, wisdom, insight, and knowing to deliver our beautiful twin energy Geminis the most clear and concise messages for their highest good in love for January. Thank you so much, my guides. I appreciate you being here. December 21st was the winter solstice, and it's like a portal. It was like a gateway where opportunities for everyone became available. Some of these opportunities were recognized and some were not. It depends on where you were in your spiritual path and your mind, you know? So hopefully you were able to recognize your opportunity. Oh, Gemini, you have the Children card in your energy. For everyone, this is going to come across differently, but the energy that I get right away is that you're connecting with your Six of Cups person in January. And your Six of Cups person is a connection that you've had for most of your life. It could be a friendship. It could be a romantic connection. But if it is a romantic connection, the Six of Cups energy is that very innocent romantic energy. Not a lot of like sexual energy, but it's that kind of like that first love or first best friend or first that first romantic connection that we all have experience where it's based in intellect, emotion, innocence, a bond, it feels like this person's coming back into your life, and there's still that innocence there, is what I'm getting. And for some of you, Gemini, either you or your person has children, and they factor very deeply into yours or their decisions. So keep in mind, when I read these cards, I am reading energy, so feel free to flip and reverse the roles as you see fit, but don't make this reading fit if it's not fitting for you. Mom, that Spirit might have a card for the person that Gemini is connecting with in January. What is their energy towards this connection? Thank you so much, my guys. It kind of feels like already that the universe is presenting you with an opportunity to rekindle a connection from your childhood, and it has a very organic feeling. I don't feel like either of you sought out the other. With that Dharvapatra card, it feels like it's like the Holy Father. The Holy Father made a decision for you and is working on you. Wow, that's so funny. It's so adorable. There's two cards here with children. It's coming very strongly that this is a childhood connection, or at least a connection from when you were very young. So your person has to make the effort. Great love is for taking the steps you're guided to take. It feels like your person is what's so funny, the message I got is, I mean, the card is the card, and the card has its own energy, but they want to kiss you, and it's like not like, it's not a sexual energy. They want to kiss you, like touch you, like feel close to you in an affectionate way, in an innocent way, in a physical way. You may be at a distance from them. This energy feels like your person feels like this connection is worth making the effort towards, worth stepping outside of their comfort, stepping outside of their usual way of approaching things, but it feels organic again. There's a lot of organic energy, meaning like it's not so much that they're thinking, like your person isn't really thinking about things. They're more operating from their feelings, their emotions, their body, and it feels like your person wants to hug you, kiss you, be close to you physically, but again, it's a very innocent energy. It's a very like sweet energy. Okay. So that's, I mean, this is a good reading so far. I really like it. Let's go into the tarot to get more deeper. Mom, Dad, Spirit, please give me more clarity, wisdom, insight, and oh my gosh, I have the 9 of Pentacles and the 10 of Pentacles. This is literally like when somebody is single, but in a healthy way. They're like single and ready for the next step of abundance. Like they've kind of mastered, or at least are on the path of mastery of self. They have their own career in order. They have their own education in order. They have, this could be you or them. They have a very clear vision of self, good or bad, indifferent. They have a self-awareness and embrace their identity and their purpose. Okay, but one or both of you is ready for 10 of Pentacles, or preparing. More specifically, I hear preparing for the 10 of Pentacles. That's the legacy, the long term, when the universe, when you feel like you've reached the point in your life where you are ready to start building with the other, you're preparing to build with the other, and the building with the other is kind of like the quintessential dream, like, you know, the partner, the family, the house, the good career, money in the bank, spiritual and emotional abundance, and a clear, unified vision for moving forward. I like it. This is a very, wow, oh my gosh, you guys. This connection is leading to stability. It's leading to abundance. It's leading to celebration. It's leading to all the good things. This is a very, wow, my face is getting hot. I'm smiling big for you guys because this is a very beautiful gift the universe is presenting to one or both of you. And it very strongly feels like both of you because there's two people here. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna go. Let's go. Past, present, and future energy for Gemini. Thank you so much, my guys. Wow. I mean, listen, this has been and is still a very historical time in astrology, and these connections that either some of them are going to be new, some of them are going to be revisited. They are being pushed into union for, here's the kicker, they're being pushed into union to raise the vibration of the collective to a higher place. And it seems like, oh, you know, how can a romantic connection better the world? But it does translate, because when every individual is feeling more love in their heart, that energy passes on. It's like the butterfly effect. Like, I'm happy, I give you happiness. And then that, it's like paying it forward. Like, the more love there is experienced, the more love there is experienced. Okay, past energies could be recent or distant. I have the Knight of Swords. This is like swift communication of honesty and integrity with the purpose of clarity. There could have been a conversation in the recent past between you and your person to gain some type of clarity about where this connection stood, where it was going, or just the thoughts and feelings about this connection, but from a very honest, almost like messy, kind of like not eloquent kind of energy, like, hey, I gotta tell you something, like, this is how I'm feeling, how do you feel? I want to know right now. Okay, so what's going on presently for this connection? And I have the present energy for this connection. Or this connection also in the recent past could have just kind of came in very quickly. I have the Seven of Cups. Somebody here, one or both of you, but somebody here is really imagining all the possibilities in a positive light. They're kind of in the dark about where this connection is going, but you or them maybe spending time in the mind space, like imagining, well, this connection, we could be friends, we could rekindle that friendship, we could rekindle that romantic bond, we could do things together, we could do this together, we could do that together. Is this what, should I be doing this? Should I be, like, because the person's in the dark, so they're insecure about their dreams, hopes, fantasies, and options regarding this connection. There's a bit of confusion present here for you or your person or both of you. It's a lot of emotionality, like the dreams and visions are fueled by emotions and creativity, I should mention, because the cups also represent creativity. So one of both of you may be creative, and this connection could have rekindled a creative energy where, like, back to the Oracle card, your world is opening up if you're surrendering and receiving the Holy Father, the light, the Spirit, however you acknowledge those energies, is like offering you a gift of options, opportunity, creativity, love, emotions, positive emotions. And it almost feels unfamiliar. Like, should I be trusting this? I've experienced a lot of loss in the past. I've healed, I'm healing, still healing, but I haven't had the best experiences, right? So, okay, it's not a bad energy. It just is what it is, and that it feels like one or both of you is in that energy. Okay, I have the future energy for this connection. Thank you so much. Wow, look at this. I have the Ace of Wands. Oh, one or both of you is feeling a little trapped, a little stuck in the headspace, or a lot stuck in the headspace about this connection. It's kind of like the underlying energy being the Eight of Swords. It's like overthinking. To put it in the plainest terms, it's overthinking and keeping yourself bound. Because this person, they're not truly bound. Like, those are just ribbons, really. And those swords aren't really creating a barrier. They can choose to untie themselves. They can choose to take their blindfold off and move forward. But it's like when analyzing or evaluating treads into that darker energy of overthinking. So one or both of you is definitely in that energy. And it happens. It does happen. And that's part of the process, of the space that you're meant to be in or they're meant to be in. But in the future, I do have the Ace of Wands. This is a passionate new beginning, an inspired beginning with clear direction, purpose, vision, and it is very much like this card. This is very much the same energy. It's a masculine inspired energy, and we, male or female, we all have masculine energy in us, but this future energy is like when somebody takes the passion, takes the gift, takes the inspiration and puts it to action. That first step, that first conversation, that first moment of yes, in the mind, in the heart, in the body, in the 3D world, is the energy of yes. Okay? So I like this a lot. It feels like there's a lot of opportunity here, and it's happening for you and your person. It's coming through very clearly that this is happening for both of you, because there's a lot of synchronicities in your love oracle cards that I feel the need to say that it's mutual. And in case you don't know, in case you aren't clear, there is a mutual sense of affection here. There's a mutual sense of warmth and nostalgia here. Okay. I'm going to clarify a bit to go deeper. Mom, Spirit, help me clarify that Knight of Swords in the recent past for Gemini in love. Thank you so much, my guys, for being present here for Gemini. Let me know how you feel about these oracle cards as a guiding energy for the readings. Okay. I have the Eight of Cups. I have the Seven of Pentacles. Oh, and the Three of Pentacles. Okay. So it seems like there was a conversation had in the recent past, very much about what one of you have been through, and what one of you or both of you have experienced in relationship. Like that conversation where I've been through a lot. Like, I've been through a lot in relationship, and I'm looking at our relationship, Seven of Pentacles, and I want to build. I want to see where it goes. Seven of Pentacles, Eight of Cups speaks about leaving things that no longer serve you behind, like what you had to leave behind to salvage your own emotional health. Seven of Pentacles speaks about revisiting, reevaluating, and inspecting your efforts. And it feels like this conversation was had, like, I've been through a lot. I'm looking at this connection I have with you, my person, and I want to see where the fruit goes. Like, where does this plant grow? Where does this connection go? It's not the most romantic energy, but I also have the Three of Pentacles. This is a working together energy, a collaborative energy. Like, somebody here said, listen, I've been through a lot, but I'm looking at this connection and I want to see how it grows. And your person took on that collaborative energy. Like, yes, I agree with you. Let us see where this goes. I'm willing to collaborate. I'm willing to put in the effort. And wow, okay. It might not have been I don't get a very romantic energy from this conversation. It might just be still in the friendship zone. And there's nothing wrong with that, right? Because a lot of the greatest relationships are built on friendship and trust. And it feels like if this is a childhood friend or childhood romance, it might take time to build that energy back up, that romantic energy, especially if one or both of you have experienced a lot of losses that you're still letting go of. So it's not bad. It's a very solid and grounded connection. But it's also very nostalgic and organic. So I like this for you, Gemini. Oh, wow. Okay, they want to talk. So thank you so much. Oh, okay. So presently, to clarify, the Seven of Cups energy, that energy of like imagining, daydreaming, fantasizing, a little bit of confused energy regarding where this connection is going. I have the King of Wands, the Six of Wands, and the Knight of Pentacles. It's like, okay, so somebody here feels like they have a very clear vision, right, for their life. The King of Wands is somebody that has a very clear vision, a very determined energy, a very passionate energy, creative, determined, passionate, very go-getter energy, and unapologetic as well. Six of Wands is the energy of recognized victory, success, recognized success. Like when you put in your efforts and you see the return and you feel victorious, and there's a celebratory energy about that. And then I have the Knight of Pentacles. This is a very slow, methodical, thoughtful energy towards a long-term goal. So it feels like somebody here is like, well, we could do this, we could do that. And it could be both of you, like fantasizing about all the possibilities for this connection. But somebody here, it's like, it kind of feels, how I'm reading this is like one of you is very passionate, like go-getter, like fast-paced, like one of you is like very, like the way they operate is based in passion and fast-paced energy, and the other one is kind of slow, methodical, very what is that word, like purposeful. It's a very purposeful energy, but it's just slow, and like the finish line is the finish line, and however long it takes to get there is fine. And the shared energy feels like the Six of Wands, like you're both looking for a successful outcome to this connection, but there may be a little bit of contrast in how you operate, how you, like one of you is really slow and thoughtful and like, you know, just kind of, I don't know how to say it, just takes things really slowly, and the other is more like wild but determined, you know, like passion. But you both seem to want a very successful outcome. Whatever that looks like, with the Seven of Cups being like, that could look like a lot of things. And it seems like one or both of you is still in that, like, I don't know what this is going to look like, but I want it to be successful, whatever that looks like. Okay, let's go into the future energy then. Mom Spirit, please clarify this Ace of Wands for the future energy of this connection for Gemini. Thank you so much, my guys. I appreciate you being here. Oh, wow. Okay. To clarify the Ace of Wands, I have the Four of Cups, the Sun, and the Fool. So the Four of Cups is like when somebody feels like, when somebody feels like they're not getting the romantic, energy that they're looking for. Somebody feels like, I don't think this is, I don't feel like I'm getting romantically acknowledged here. But here comes the Sun and the Fool. Like, the Sun is coming in to clarify that there's an illumination, there's a new beginning, there's an opportunity, and somebody being willing to kind of move into the energy and be the icebreaker, be the one that kind of puts this Four of Cups energy to rest. Like, yeah, this is romantic. Don't worry. Yes. There's that yes energy again. It's like, yes. I have Ace of Wands, the Sun, the Fool. Yes. It's like, okay, Sarah, whatever will be. I feel happy with you. Yes, person. My person, it is romantic for me. Stop worrying about that part of it. Aw, it's so sweet. It's very sweet. Oh my gosh. Okay. So I really like this. It's like, honestly, here's how it feels. It feels like you're both trying to like feel each other out as far as what direction this connection is going in. No one's really, because in the past energy, there's not a lot of romantic energy. There's a lot of forward movement, but it's not like romantic. There's not wands, there's not cups. It's more like practical and like grounded, like very stable energy. And it's like progressing, because then in the present, I have these cups of like confusion and fantasy and daydreaming, and there's a lot of passion and a lot of recognition and that wants to be had, and a lot of movement. And in the future, I have this somebody here being let in on the energy of, yes, this is romantic. Yes. So many yeses here. Like, yes, let's just go. Let's just go. Right? So, okay, let's get you some advice, Gemini. So, with this underlying energy of Eight of Swords, the overthinking energy, underneath that, I have the Eight of Wands, about communicating romantic. Eight of Wands is often romantic communication. Somebody is very in their head about being romantic about this connection. And the universe is like, with your oracle card and with your future energy cards, there's a very big energy of yes. I don't know how else to explain that. Like, divine intervention. It's very much like the universe saying yes, and somebody, back to the oracle card, surrendering and receiving to that energy of yes. Okay, Mom, does Spirit may have any other messages or advice for Gemini regarding this connection? I apologize to say I'm all booked up for personal readings, but I will make an announcement when I have availability. Again, thank you so much for your patience. If this reading is resonating for anybody, please let me know. It really would make my day, make my January, and I hope it does. Mom, does Spirit. Any other messages or advice? Thank you. Okay. Practice compassion. See things from a fresh perspective. It feels like whoever's in this Four of Cups energy that's like, oh man, it feels like somebody here doesn't feel the romantic energy, and it's like, oh man, like just the expression on this girl's face is like, oh man, like I don't think this is romantic. I don't think this is romantic. It's good, but I don't think it's romantic. Like, you know, there's something in that for somebody, you know. Okay, let's go. This is your advice or other message, Gemini. Everyone benefits when we try to look at things from someone else's viewpoint. Walking in someone else's shoes can bring us to a tender understanding that may change how we are feeling now. Love and compassion always brings positive outcomes. There are so many worthy ways to practice compassion. Volunteer your time at a nursing home or homeless shelter. Donations of clothing or food are always appreciated by those in need. If you feel so inclined or are looking for inspiration, read up on individuals who have dedicated their lives to compassionate works. There are many biographies of great philanthropists such as Mother Teresa, Mahatma Gandhi, and Getzo, and the Dalai Lama. A nature boy gazes at a small blue bird. He wears a headdress of feathers and branches. The feathers in his hair suggest that someone is reaching out to you. Pay attention and give support and love where needed. So, I mean, it feels like there's a big message and a small message here for you or the cross watcher, meaning whoever's watching for their Gemini. Somebody here is very much in their head space currently, and it could be both of you. And hopefully this reading or just one of those epiphanies or moments of clarity brings in a fresh perspective. And it feels like there's a message of, 1, having compassion for yourself. 2, getting out of your headspace by giving to others. It's very effective when we're in an overthinking, anxious mode. Offering your energy of support and love to others will kind of vanish that feeling of overthinking, analyzing, anxiety. It takes your energy outside of self. By giving to others, your cup is refilled with a sense of gratitude and warmth. And if you're feeling doubtful, if you're feeling confused, if you're feeling anxious or unclear about this connection, maybe giving your time and love and emotions to somebody who is in more need than you will refill your cup and give you a new perspective on this connection that you might be struggling with right now. So this is your message. This is your reading, Gemini. I really hope it was helpful. I appreciate you watching so much. I love my Geminis. Just beautiful energy with Gemini. Absolutely that pivotal point between the human experience and the spiritual experience. It's like a marker in the zodiac wheel. So I respect you guys so much. And, you know, I just wish you all the best with this connection. I wish you good health. Please, everyone, stay healthy. I wish you good luck. Let all the money happen to Gemini, please. I wish you good luck. I think take your time with this connection. It feels like this connection is being worked out for you. And just take your time and maybe try and do something to get out of your head about it. Or maybe that's for the cross watcher. But it feels like there's a lot of yes energy here from the divine in the tarot. And in my own intuition, there's a lot of yes energy here. So yeses across the board. For me, my mom and dad, and spirit, I wish you good magic, Gemini.